All right. So here's how it worked. All right. Because I previously was a diplomat for the country of Guinea to the United States back in the 90s. Okay. I am an American of African heritage. See, I could trace back my history to 1848 when the Frenchmen, okay, took the Nubian woman. Okay. All right. So I know a little bit about my father's history. I'm going to learn a whole bunch more about history, about some things we're doing. But so I've got a historical family background. Okay, that we can trace our history. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, but in 1995, under Honorable David Morrow, we were the senior honorary consul from the Republic of Guinea to the United States. All right, we were all American. Well, majority of us were American veterans. Okay, all right. So, like for myself, I lived in Alexandria, Egypt. Okay, but I had visited when I lived in Spain. When I in Egypt, I was working for NOAA, National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, because I'm an oceanographic tech. But earlier, I visited Morocco and North Africa, based on me being a sailor, okay, and a electronics guy out of Rota, Spain. Okay, so I lived in Rota. It was weekends in Marrakesh, and the Casbah was fun to visit, and yada yada, because the American dollar was strong then. All right, so fast forward 2011, okay, the year of the African diaspora, December, and we get a call from the ambassador Ali, okay, who calls groups together. I get a call, and I didn't even know they knew my name, and much let alone had my phone number anymore. So I went, okay, and basically nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew about 2005 when the African Union defined its diaspora as peoples of African descent and heritage living outside the continent, irrespective of their citizenship, and who remain 2005, right? Yeah, yeah. See, just like you're saying this, okay, just like you're saying this, doctor. Okay, so imagine my surprise. Okay, that if I know this, way back when, and I'm not even involved. Okay, and no, I'm not really paying attention because I'm involved in this fight in Cincinnati. But so then this is past. Okay, and so she's like coming to us and saying, hey, 2012, we're going to create, okay, the sixth region of the African Union. All right, and why does nobody know? All right, so I looked around the room, and there was basically only two of us who had previously served in a diplomatic post. There was a lot of ideological, but not okay, fundamental governance groups that were there. And so, in the next month, I created the Friends of the African Union out at 9:15 on MLK Day 2012. And so we did so to create and be the solution that supports, that acts basically as a secretariat. All right. And when I say solution, I mean the coalition building. Now, of course, I'm new back in January, and I'm thinking, everybody's coming together because, from what I've heard, and it didn't turn out that way. Okay, because apparently some people are still stuck on the ideological bit. And when Africa said in 2012, I have to guess because I was at the U.S. Africa Business Summit. Okay, when everything that was planned last year that went off, okay, it was planned in 2012. Okay, it was planned in Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, the discussions between the USA. So that planning that created that infrastructure then led us to this where we are today. that led us to where today we're launching, as you see right here, my brother's Keeper, okay, of Greater Cincinnati. It's based on the work that was done right here of creating a peoples of African descent and heritage living in America, 55 million of us. It's one of those bases where 1% of blood makes you an African, your choice, okay? And it's based on the idea that we need to have a commonality to come together. And one of the things as a student of history has taught me since 3000 BC that our Creator has supplied the times when we need help, that the Creator has supplied those times and has supplied that infrastructure. And such a time as this, Friends of the African Union is making a transition as a birth to the Commonwealth of the African diaspora. It will be the support of the 1.4 billion Africans who are served, okay, by the African Union, but focus on the 300 million of them in the African Union, in the 6th region. I look forward to working with one and all of you on that, and more information will follow. Thank you. Oh, no, sorry. That's fauchamber.org. We are Chamber of Commerce also. FAUchamber.info and biz. And we're growing a partnership of corporations that will work with us at FAUchamber.com. We're launching that on August the 6th. Stay tuned.